Amina has 2 bags. In the first bag there are 3 red balls and 7 green balls. In the second bag there are 5 red balls and 4 green balls. Amina takes at random a ball from the first bag. She then takes at random a ball from the second bag. Complete the probability tree diagram. So the first thing we can do is highlight all the key information from the question. So in the first bag, there are 3 red balls and 7 green balls. And then in the second bag, there are 5 red balls and 4 green balls. So what this means is in the first bag there are 10 balls, and then in the second bag there are 9 balls. So now we can use this to complete the probability tree diagram. So if we start off with the first bag, the probability of choosing a red ball has already been filled in. So we just need to fill in the green ball. So if there are 7 green balls in the first bag, and there are 10 balls in total, then the probability of choosing out a green ball from the first bag will be 7 divided by 10. So now we can move on to the second bag. So in the second bag there are 9 balls in total, and the probability of choosing a red ball has already been filled in. So as before, we only need to fill in the probability of choosing a green ball, and we can use the same process as the first bag. So if there are 9 balls in the second bag, and 4 out of 9 of these balls are green, then the probability of choosing out a green ball will be 4 divided by 9. And because the probability of the second bag does not depend on the first bag, this means that the probability of the second bag for this part of the tree diagram will be exactly the same as this part. So therefore, the probability of choosing out a red ball from the second bag will be 5 over 9, and then the probability for choosing a green ball will be 4 over 9. And this question's worth 2 marks, and we'll get both marks for correctly filling in this probability tree diagram. Work out the probability that Amina takes 2 red balls. So we're going to need to use this probability tree diagram from part A. So if Amina takes 2 red balls, she'll need to take a red ball from the first bag and also a red ball from the second bag. So the probability of choosing a red ball from the first bag is 3 over 10. And then the probability of choosing a red ball from the second bag is 5 over 9. And because we're working out the probability that Amina takes a red ball from the first bag and takes a red ball from the second bag, we're going to want to multiply these fractions together. And when multiplying fractions, we'll first multiply the numerators together, and then we'll multiply the denominators together. So 3 multiplied by 5 gives us 15, and then 10 multiplied by 9 gives us 90. And because this is probability, we don't need to simplify down this fraction. So the final answer is 15 divided by 90. Now this question's worth 2 marks. We'll get our first mark for multiplying together these 2 fractions, and we'll get our second mark for the correct answer.